Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this dropping and opening of bids for contract IDs 24KE0005, widening of permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge along Camiguin Circumferential Road, Phase 2. 24KE0083, construction of multi-purpose building facility, Balbagon, Camiguin, and 24KE0087, construction of multi-purpose building, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. But before we will proceed, may I request Sir Clyde to please lead the prayer.
May I request everyone to please rise for opening prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Amen. Lord, as we come before you today to discuss important matters, we ask for your guidance and wisdom. You are the source of all knowledge and understanding. Therefore, we seek your direction in our decision-making process. Help us to listen attentively to one another with open hearts and minds. This we ask and pray in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Sir Klein. And may I request also Engineer Bertodis to please acknowledge the attendees.
Once again, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our opening of bids dated June 6, 2024. For this morning, we have our back chairperson, Engineer Mirna MPhil.
Present.
Our vice chairperson, Sir Edwin G. Cagulada. Our regular member, Engineer Al Gomez.
Present.
Our end user, Engineer Joselito V. Corpin Jr.
Present.
We also have our head back DWG. We have Engineer John Ryan T. Nob.
Present.
With its TWG members, we have Ma'am Nona C. Cho, Engineer Leah Rose N. Basilan, Engineer Rachel Grace S. Salyao. We also have our head back secretariat, Engineer Evelyn V. Paderanga. Its members, we have Accountant Clientford B. Bores, Mr. Meldexter U. Cho, Ma'am Nil and Venus A. Simasio, and yours truly, Engineer John Christian A. Vertudes. We also have for this morning from Commission on Audit, we have Sir Ditangongon O. Masakal via Zoom. And for our bidders, we have from RD Policarpio, Ma'am Mary Lourdes A. Yamo. From Supreme ABF Construction, we have Ma'am Melojin C. Obshoma. From Jejers Construction Corporation, we have Ma'am Marjorie B. Baron. And that's all for this morning, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Bertodis. Majority of the back members are present, so this dropping and opening of bids is the quorum. To proceed, may I request Ma'am Engineer Rachel Salyao to please discuss the eligibility result through electronic means.
Good morning, everyone. So for the electronic eligibility result, first for 24KE0005, widening of permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge, B00020CG along Camiguin Circumferential Road, Phase 2. There are three bidders who have purchased the bidding documents, and three of them has submitted their bid proposals. So first, we have RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated with mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. SEC registration valid until October 17, 2045. BAR tax clearance certificate valid until May 22, 2024. Field jobs registration valid until September 11, 2024. PCAB license valid until August 10, 2026. PCAB registration valid until July 4, 2025. Work experience passed. NFCC passed. Second is from Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated with mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. SEC registration valid until January 19, 2066. BAR tax clearance certificate valid until November 20, 2024. Field jobs registration valid until December 17, 2024. PCAB license valid until August 14, 2026. PCAB registration valid until August 1, 2025. Work experience passed. NFCC passed. Third is from Judges Construction Corporation with mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. SEC registration valid until November 24, 2043. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until October 3, 2024. Field jobs registration valid until May 9, 2025. PCAB license valid until August 8, 2026. PCAB registration valid until July 15, 2026. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. So, Madam Chair, we have the result of RD Policarpio's BIR tax clearance certificate here is only valid until May 22, 2024. So, may we request the back through manually check the bid proposal if the BIR tax clearance certificate has already been updated. So next is for 24KE 0083, the construction of multi-purpose building or facility Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. So there are also 3 bidders who have purchased the bidding documents, and 3 of them has submitted their bid proposal. So the three bidders are from RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated, Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated, and Judges Construction Corporation. So with the same result, so same with 24KE 0005, only RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated has a unexpired BIR tax clearance certificate, and all of them has passed the financial and technical aspect. Third is for 24KE 0087. There are also 3 bidders who have purchased the bidding documents, and 3 of them has submitted their bid proposals. The 3 bidders were RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated, Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated, and Judges Construction Corporation, with the same result, Madam Chair. So that would be all for the electronic eligibility result.
Thank you, Engineer Saliao. So let us proceed to the opening of the bid docs submitted by the prospective bidders. And may I request the BAC TWG to please open the bid box and facilitate the opening of bidding documents. And may I ask Ma'am Nona to please check the bid docs is properly sealed and marked.
Good morning. Madam Chair, all the bids received are properly marked and sealed.
Thank you, Ma'am Nons. First project, 24KE 0005, widening of permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge along Camiguin Circumferential Road, Phase 2. First technical proposal to open is from Teachers Construction Corporation.
Good morning, everyone. For the first project with contract ID 24K0005, widening a permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge with bridge ID B0020CJ along CCR Phase 2. First bidder is Dijors Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 115,800,000. First document submitted by the bidder, Madam Chair, is the PLJEP's registration is present and valid until May 9, 2025, passed. Annex A, PLJEP's page 3. 6 certificate, registration date is November 23, 1993. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to October 3, 2024, passed. Audited financial statement that's filed April 14, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to August 8, 2026, passed. Also present is the SEC registration, photocopy, the mayor's permit, tax clearance, pickup license. Next document, Madam Chair, present is the list of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. Duly signed by the bidder, Jordan G. Chu. Supported by the notice of award, contract of agreement, notice to proceed to the listed projects. Statement of time elapsed is also present. Next document, present, Madam Chair, is the statement of single largest completed contract is present. With contract name Widening and Permanent Bridges, Kabulig Bridge along Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan City Road, with total asphalt amount of 116 million above EBC. Signed by the bidder, Jordan G. Chu. SLCC is supported by Certificate of Acceptance, Final Acceptance Inspection Report, Certificate of Completion, Final Completion Inspection Report, Notice of Award, Contract of Agreement, and Notice to Proceed. Next document, present is the net financial contracting capacity computation is present with total NFCC amount of 27,091,341,000. Signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. Annual income tax return is also present. Duly stamp received by the BIR. Audited financial statement is also present. Next document, present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Duly signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu and notarized by Attorney Waldo G. Ribolos, Notary Public. Next document is the contractor's organizational chart is present and signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. The key personal's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract is also present. And its qualification of key personnel proposed to be signed in the contract is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Professional identification card of Civil Engineer Christopher Coro is also present and expired. Also present is the professional identification card of Civil Engineer Rosel Oka is present and expired. PIC license of Civil Engineer Virgincita Rimperas is also present, and its certificate of accreditation of Materials Engineer 2 Virgincita Lomotos is also present and expired. The certificate of completion for construction occupational safety and health training of Jonapson Olivo is also present. Next document present is a list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Is present and signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. List of apparatus and equipment is also present. supported by its proof of ownership. Sales invoice of heavy equipments is present. ORCRs of vehicles from the LTO is also present. The accreditation for batching plant is also present and expired. Sales invoice of laboratory apparatus is also present. Next document present is the omnibus sworn statement, duly signed with the bidder Jordan G. Cho and notarized by Attorney Waldo J. Ribulos. Secretary certificate or the authority of signing official is also present, signed by the corporate secretary Jean T. Chin and notarized by Waldo J. Ribulos, Notary Public. Construction method is also present. Per CPM with bar chart and score is also present. Manpower utilization schedule is also present, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Cho. Equipment utilization schedule is also present, signed by Jordan G. Cho. Construction safety and health is also present, signed by Jordan G. Cho. And last document, Madam Chair, is the integrity pledge for DPWH constructor, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Cho. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, George Construction Corporation technical proposal for contract ID 24K005 is certified as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corbin. Next technical proposal to open is from RD Policarpio and Company and Corporation. And please check the validity of this tax clearance, BIR tax clearance.
Second bidder for the first project, 24K005, widening a permanent bridges, Dinangasan bridge along CCR phase 2. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PLGF's registration, valid until September 11, 2024, passed. The sixth certificate registration date, February 1, 2018. Mayor's permit expiration will be December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance, the expiration will be on May 22, 2024. Madam Chair, since the tax clearance has already expired, RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated is rated as failed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. So let us proceed to the last bidder for this project, 24K0005. A technical proposal from Supreme EDF Construction and Construction Supply Company and Corporation.
Madam Chair, the tax clearance include is valid until April 29, 2025. However, the PLGF registration is not updated. Expire na ng kami. Magabot na mo sa tax clearance. Expire siya. Dito. Dari, expire siguro.
Isa man na sa?
Yes, Madam Chair, ang sa yang kuan sa yang PhilJet expired but the contractor has attached the new ones which is valid until April 29, 2025. Walang update.
Bill nga po, bill man ang PLGFs.
Fail po siya dito sa kuan sa electronics. Sa electronics fail siya as clearance. Dili po iya pages fail siya. Kaya nagatan siya sa updated pero walang update yung pages fail.
Any comment from the representative from RD Policarpio and Company Incorporation? Nga, ha? Per project. Nga tulo. 3 strike. Ha? To the
Next.
third
The
bidder.
third interested bidder for the first project with the contract ID 24KA0005, widening of permanent bridge, Dinangasan Bridge along CCR Peace to Catarman, Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by Sofrem ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PLG registration, which is valid until December 17, 2024. And in Annex A, in third page, the SIC certificate is registered on January 19, 2016, and the mayor's permit is expired on December 31, 2024. Pass. The tax clearance is expired on November 20, 2024, is passed. The audited financial statement is date filing April 15, 2023. The pickup license is date expired is August 14, 2026, is passed, Madam Chair. The next document is the photocopy of the SIC registration, the photocopy of business permit, the photocopy of tax clearance certificate. And the next document is the ongoing project is present and signed, Madam Chair. The next document is the single largest contract is present, Madam Chair, with the project of reconstruction of Agusan Bridge leading to Agusan Fort of the Barangay Agusan, Himayan City, Negros Occidental, with amount of 146,528,449 pesos and 88 centavos, completed on February 18, 2019, Madam Chair. The next is the photocopy of the pickup license is present. The next is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, which is present and signed and notarized by Attorney Mateo B. Valenzuela. The next document is the list of the personnel is present with attached with the biodata, the work experience of their engineer, the attached also the PRC license expired. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the list of equipment is present and attached with the sales invoice, CROR. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the material testing apparatus. It is present the certification. It is certified by Solito B. Caballero, Assistant Director. And then attached the inspection report of the equipment, apparatus equipment. And the next document is the omnibus sworn statement is present, signed by Jelby E. Gelber and notarized by Mateo E. Valenzuela. And the next document is the secretary certificate, which is present, signed, and notarized. The next is the financial statement is present, Madam Chair. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the NFCC is signed, Madam Chair, and present. Madam Chair, having complied all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated for contract ID 24KA0005 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So let us proceed to the second project, 24 KE 0083, construction of multipurpose building facility, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. First technical proposal to open is from G. George Construction Corporation.
For the second project with contract ID 24K0083, construction of multipurpose building facility, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. First bidder is Leaders Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 49,500,000. First document submitted by Leaders Construction Corporation, Madam Chair, DPWH registration with validity until May 9, 2025, valid and passed. Under Annex A, page 3. 6 certificate registration date is November 23, 1993. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to October 3, 2024, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 14, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to August 8, 2026, passed. So present is the photocopy of the 6 certificate. Mayor's permit, tax clearance, pickup license. Next document present is the list of contractors, all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. Signed by Jordan G. Chu, supported by statement of time elapsed, contract of agreement, notice of award, notice to proceed. Next document, Madam Chair, the single largest completed contract is present and duly signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. With contract name, the contract for this is completion of Cagayan de Oro Civic Convention Center, Cagayan de Oro City, with asphalt amount of 201 million above BBC, supported by the CPS evaluation with BS rating, certificate of completion, final completion inspection report, notice of award, contract of agreement. Next document present is the NFCC computation is present and signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. Annual income tax return is also present, duly stamped received by the BIR. Audited financial statement is also present, duly stamped received by the BIR. Next document present is the bid security in the form of bid security declaration, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu and notarized by Waldo G. Ribolos, Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, duly signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. List of contractors, key personnel, affidavit of commitment to work on the contract is present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Qualification of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract is present. The PIC license of Civil Engineer Lily Magaliano is also present and expired. Professional identification card of Joy Centino is also present, Civil Engineer and expired. PIC license of Civil Engineer Virgincita Remperas is present and expired. And its certificate of accreditation of Materials Engineer 2 Virgincita Lumotos, unexpired, is present. The certificate of completion for basic occupational safety and health training of Hussein P. Malolot is also present. Next document present is the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Is present. Equipment and laboratory apparatus. Signed by Jordan Gicho. Supported by its proof of ownership, the ORCRs of vehicles from the LTO. Sales invoice, heavy equipments. Sales invoice, minor tools. Sales invoice, laboratory apparatus. Affidavit of ownership for laboratory apparatus is present. Next document present is the omnibus sworn statement. Is present and signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu and notarized by Waldo G. Ribolos, Notary Public. Authority of signing official is also present, signed by the corporate secretary Jin T. Chin, notarized by Waldo G. Ribolos. Construction method is present and signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. Port CPM with bar chart and scope is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Manpower utilization schedule is also present, signed. Equipment utilization schedule is also present, signed. Certification under oath or the affidavit of no tax obligation is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu and authorized by Waldo G. Ribolos. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the integrity pledge for DPWH constructor, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, G-George Construction Corporation technical proposal for contract ID 24K0083 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. So next technical proposal to open is from RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated.
As second bidder for the second project, contract ID 24K0083, construction of multi-purpose facility, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. The first document, Madam Chair, is the certificate of failed chips registration, valid until September 11, 2024. The registration date of the sixth certificate is February 1, 2018. The mayor's permit will expire December 31, 2024. Passed. Tax clearance, this May 22, 2024. The same thing with the first project. The bill JEP is not updated. RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated is rated as failed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. So proceed to the last bidder for this project 24K0005, a technical proposal from Supreme EVF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporation.
The third interested bidder for the second project with the contract ID 24KE0083, construction of multi-purpose building facility, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by Supreme EVF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PhilJEP registration, which is valid until December 17, 2024. And in Annex E for the third page is a SIC registration, which is registered on January 19, 2016. The mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024, is passed. The tax clearance is valid until November 20, 2024 is passed. The audited financial statement is date filing April 15, 2023. The pickup license is valid until August 14, 2026 is passed. The next document, Madam Chair, is the photocopy of the business permit, the photocopy of the SIC registration, the photocopy of the tax clearance, and the next document, Madam Chair, is the ongoing project is present and signed. The next document is the single largest contracts completed, Madam Chair, is present. The pickup license photocopy is present, Madam Chair. The bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, it is present and signed and authorized by Attorney Matthew E. Valenzuela. The next document is the list of the personnel is present and signed with attached with the resume of their engineer and attached their unexpired PRC license is present, Madam Chair. And the next document is the list of the equipment. It is attached with the affidavit of ownership, and the other one is the sales invoice, Madam Chair. And the next document is the material testing is present, Madam Chair, with the certification of ability of minimum material testing equipment, which is signed and authorized by Attorney Matthew B. Valenzuela, and also attached the certification from the Assistant Director of DPWH in the name of Joselito B. Caballero. The next document is the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed and authorized by Matthew B. Valenzuela. The next document is the secretary certificate, which is signed and authorized. The next document is the financial audited, is present. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the NFCC. Madam Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Sofrem ABE Construction Supply and Company for contract ID 24 KE0083 is treated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So let us proceed to the last project, 24 KE 0087, construction of multipurpose building, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. First technical proposal to open is from G-Jers Construction Corporation.
For the third project, with contract ID 24 key 0087, construction of multipurpose building Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. Third, first bidder is Leaders Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 29,700,000. First document submitted by the Leaders Construction Corporation, Madam Chair, is the PLJEPS registration with validity until May 9, 2025, passed. Under Annex A, PLJEPS page 3, SEC certificate, registration date is November 23, 1993. Next document, mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to October 3, 2024, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 14, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to August 8, 2026, passed. Also present is the photocopy of the SEC registration, mayor's permit, tax clearance, pickup license. Next document, present is the list of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. Signed by the bidder, Jordan G. Chu. Supported by the statement of time elapse, contract of agreement, notice to proceed, and notice of award of the listed project. Next document, present is the single largest completed contract, is present, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu, supported by the CEPES report. final completion inspection report, certificate of completion, notice of award, notice to proceed in the contract of agreement. Next document present is the net financial contracting capacity computation is present. It's signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. An income tax return is also present. Duly stamp received by the BIR. Audited financial statement is also present. Duly stamp received by the BIR. Next document present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration is present and signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu and notarized by Waldo G. Ribolos, Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. The list of contractors' personnel and key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract is present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Qualification of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. PIC license of Civil Engineer Lily Magaliano is present and expired. To copy. Photocopy of professional identification card of Civil Engineer Joy Centino is present and expired. PIC license of Civil Engineer Virgincita Remperas is present and expired. Certificate of accreditation of Materials Engineer 2 Virgincita R. Lumotos is present and expired. Certificate of completion for basic occupational safety and health training of Hussein Malolot is present. Next document present is a list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Is present. The list of equipment and list of laboratory apparatus is present. Signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. Supported by sales invoice of heavy equipments, sales invoice of minor tools, ORCR sub vehicles from the LTO, sales invoice of laboratory apparatus. Next document present is the omnibus sworn statement is present and duly signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu and notarized by Waldo G. Ribolos, Notary Public. Authority of signing official is also present, signed by their corporate secretary, Jin T. Chin, and notarized by Waldo G. Ribolos. Construction method is also present, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. PERT CPM with bar chart and scope is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Manpower utilization schedule is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Equipment utilization schedule is present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Affidavit of no tax obligation is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu and authorized by Waldo G. Ribolos. And last document, Madam Chair, is the integrity pledge for DPWH constructors, signed by the bidder Jordan G. Chu. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, George Construction Corporation technical proposal for contract ID 24K0087 is read as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. Next is a technical proposal submitted by RD Policarpio and Company Incorporation for contract ID 24K0087.
Second bidder for the third project, and the book is 0087, construction of multi-purpose building, Balbagon, Mambajao. RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated. The first document, Madam Chair, is a certificate of held chief's registration, valid until September 11, 2024. Sixth certificate is registered on February 1, 2018, passed. Mayor's permit expiration date to be December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance, May 22, 2024. The same thing with the first two project. The field chief's registration is not updated, hence RD Policarpio the company incorporated is not is rated as failed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. So next is the last technical proposal to open for contract ID 24K 0087. It's from Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporation.
The third interested bidder for the third project with the contract ID 24 KE087, construction of multi-purpose building Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PLDF registration, which is valid until December 17, 2024. And the certificate is registered on January 19, 2016. The UMIRS permit is valid until December 31, 2024, is passed. Tax clearance is valid until November 20, 2024, passed. The audited financial statement, date filing in April 15, 2023. The pickup license expired on August 14, 2026, is passed, Madam Chair. The next document, Madam Chair, is the photocopy of the SIC registration, the photocopy of this business permit, the photocopy of tax clearance, and the next document is the project ongoing project is present and signed, Madam Chair. The next document is the single largest completed contracts is present also, Madam Chair. The pickup license, this photocopy is present. And the next document is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, which is present and signed by Cheng B.E. Gelbor and notarized by Attorney Matthew E. Valenzuela. The next document is the organizational chart is present and signed. The next document is the list of the key personnel to be assigned to the contract is present, Madam Chair, and attached there, excuse me, with the the PRC license, which is not expired. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the list of the equipment assigned to the bridge contract is present. And the affidavit of statement of ability of the major construction equipment, which is notarized also, Madam Chair. And attached the affidavit of ownership, Madam Chair. They also attach the sales invoice where they purchase. The deed of absolute sale, Madam Chair. The next, Madam Chair, is the material testing, which is there is a certification notarized certificate of ability of minimum material testing equipment, which is notarized by Attorney Matthew A. Valenzuela, and also the certification from the Assistant Director in the name of Joselito B. Carbarello. The next document, Madam Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement, which is signed and notarized. The next is the audited financial statement, which is present. And the last document, Madam Chair, the NFCC. Madam Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated for contract ID 24 KE0087 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So let us proceed to the opening of the prospective bidders' financial proposal. For project 24K0005, widening of permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge along Camiguin Circumferential Road, Phase 2. First financial proposal to open is from G. Construction Corp.
proceeding with the opening of financial proposal for the first project 24 KE 005, widening of permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge. First bidder is Teachers Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 115,800,000. First document submitted by the bidder, Madam Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 114,596,957 pesos and 77 centavos. Repeat, 114,596,957 pesos and 77 centavos. Words and figures are the same. And the bid offer is lower than the ABC, and the contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder, Jordan G. Chu. Next document present is the bill of quantities. Is present and signed by Jordan G. Chu. Summary of bid prices is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Detailed estimate for every item is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. Summary of material cost, labor rates, and equipment rental is also present, signed by Jordan G. Chu. And last document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, Jordan G. Chu. Madam Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Teachers Construction Corporation financial proposal for contract ID 24K005 is read as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, General Corpin. Next, financial proposal to open for contract ID 24K0005 is from Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporation.
Financial proposal of Supreme EBF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated for project ID 24K005, widening permanent bridges, the Dinangasan Bridge along Camiguin Circumferential Road, Phase 2. The first document, Madam Chair, is the bid form, and the bid offer of EBF Construction is a Supreme EBF Construction is 115,780,564 pesos and 01 centavos. Repeat, 115,780,564 pesos and 01 centavos. And the discount offered, signed Ching B. Gilmore. The second document is a summary bid prices, signed Ching B. Gilmore. And the third document is the bill of quantities, signed Ching B. Gilmore. And the next document is the detailed estimate per item, signed Ching B. Gilmore. And the next document is the summary of unit prices, signed Ching B. Gilmore. And the last document is the cash flow by quarter, signed Ching B. Gilmore. All required financial documents are present. Supreme EBF Construction Supply Company Incorporated is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. Since RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated technical proposal was rated as failed, so we will not open his financial proposal. So let us proceed to the second project, 24KE0083, construction of multipurpose building facility Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. First financial proposal to open is from Teachers Construction Corporation.
The first bidder for the second project with the contract ID 24KE0083, which is construction of multipurpose building facility Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. The financial proposal submitted by Teachers Construction Corporation. The first document, Madam Chair, is the bid form in the amount of 49,299,497 pesos and 47 centavos. May I repeat, Madam Chair? 49,299,497 497 pesos and 47 centavos. No offer discount, Madam Chair. The next document is the summary of bid price is present and signed. The next document is the detailed estimate is present and signed. The next document, Madam Chair, is the summary of the labor cost is present. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, which is present and signed. Madam Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the financial proposal, the financial proposal submitted by Jejors Construction Corporation for contract ID 24 KE0083 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So let us proceed to the financial proposal submitted by Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporation for contract ID 24 KE0083.
For the second project, second bidders, Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated for contract ID 24 KE0083. First document submitted by the bidder, Madam Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 49,480,036 pesos and 67 centavos. I repeat, 49,480,036 pesos and 67 centavos. Words and figures are the same, and bid offer is lower than the ABC. The contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder Ching B. Ilbor, proprietor. Next document is the summary of bid prices is present, signed by Ching B. Hilbor. Bill of quantities is also present, signed by Ching B. Hilbor. Detailed estimates for every item is present, signed by Ching B. Hilbor. Summary of unit cost is also present, signed by Ching B. Hilbor. And the last document will charge the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. Duly signed by the bidder Ching B. E. Hilbor. Madam Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated financial proposal for contract ID 24 KE0083 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. So let us proceed to the last project, 24 KE0087. Construction of multi-purpose building, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. First financial proposal to open is from Jejors Construction Corporation.
Financial proposal of Jejors Construction Corporation for contract ID 24K0087, construction of multipurpose building, Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. The first document submitted, Madam Chair, is the bid form, and the bid offer of Jejors Construction Corporation is 29,499,264 pesos and 28 centavos. Repeat, 29,499,264 pesos and 28 centavos. Words and figures are the same. No discount offered. Signed, Jordan G2. The second document is summary of bid prices. Signed also Jordan G2. And the third document is the detailed cost analysis. Assigned Jordan S2. And the next document is the summary of sheet for materials cost, labor, and equipment. Signed Jordan G2. And the last document is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. Signed Jordan G2. All required financial documents are present. Jejors Construction Corporation is treated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. And the last financial proposal to open for contract ID 24 KE0087 is from Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporation.
The last interested bidder for the third project with the contract ID 24 KE 0087, construction of multi-purpose building Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin. The financial proposal submitted by Soft Frame ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated. The first document, Madam Chair, is the bid form in the amount of 29,680,331 pesos and 01 centavos. May I repeat, Madam Chair? 29,680,331 pesos and 01 centavos. The next document is a summary of bid price is present and signed, Madam Chair. The detailed estimate is present and signed. The summary of sheet is present and signed. The last document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter. Madam Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the financial proposal, the financial proposal submitted by ABF Subframe Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated for contract ID 24KE0087 is treated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So we're done with the opening of the bidding documents submitted by the prospective bidders. And may I request the Head Back Secretariat, Ma'am Evelyn, to please read the summary of financial proposals.
For contract ID 24K0005, widening of permanent bridges, Dinangasan Bridge, with bridge ID BOB00020CG along Camiguin Circumferential Road, Phase 2. The approved budget for the contract is 115,800,000. Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated and Gigers Construction Corporation all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. With Gigers Construction Corporation bid amount 114,596,957 pesos and 77 centavos. Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated with a bid offer of 115,780,564 pesos and 1 centavos. For construction of multi-purpose building facility Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin, bearing a contract ID 24K0083 with an approved budget for the contract in the amount of 49,500,000. Gigers Construction Corporation and Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. Gigers Construction Corporation with a bid tender of 49,299,497 pesos and 47 centavos. Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated with a bid amount of 49,480,036 pesos and 67 centavos. For the third proposed contract, construction of multi-purpose building Balbagon, Mambajao, Camiguin, with contract ID 24K0087, with an approved budget for the contract in the amount of 29,700,000. Gigers Construction Corporation and Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Company Incorporated all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. Gigers Construction Corporation with a bid amount of 29,499,264 pesos and 28 centavos, while Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated with a bid tender of 29,680,331 pesos and 1 centavo. That would be all for the summary of the newly bid out proposed contracts, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn. So any comment from the bidders, from Gijors Construction Corporation, Mama Marjorie? From Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporation? From RD Policarpio and Company Incorporation? So thank you. So this is only a reminder. The result of this preliminary evaluation is still subject for detailed evaluation and post-qualification. So we're done. Any motion for the adjournment of this dropping and opening of bids?
Madam Chair, I move to adjourn this dropping and opening of bids.
Seconded, Madam Chair.
There's a motion for the adjournment of this dropping and opening of bids and seconded by Sir Edwin. So this dropping and opening of bids is adjourned.